2 minutes.
I thought it was cool this morning. I want to put on a coat. That's what I'm going to see. I until I get dressed up.
Good morning. We're about to go live. I ain't got time for that. Hey, girl. Hello. Good morning. Wow.
Maybe should not be really supplement this call.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why this chair kind of wobbly?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Watch
don't
yourself.
sit in that chair.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, get your phone, girl.
All right. Okay.
All right, brother Don.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Stand by for me.
Okay.
Okay, that's your mic.
Okay.
For the past 60 minutes, you have been listening to Muslims in America, the next generation. Make sure you stay tuned once again on tomorrow afternoon at the 12 noon hour, right here for the radio broadcast of Muslims in America. Your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, right here on 1400 AM WPCE, Portsmouth, Norfolk. I'm the brother Donald L. Eason. Good morning. At this time, we will now join the Love Spot radio broadcast with your radio minister, Minister Love. Good morning to you, Minister Love.
Good morning, Mr. Eason. And good morning to you, lovelies. Good morning, Mrs. G.
Good morning to you.
Oh, listen here. We're just so glad to be in your ear lesson presence once again. And it is the Love Spot, the liveliest show in Hampton Roads. I'm claiming it, y'all. We just want to talk to you this morning. We're not going to really get into details like we normally do because we got a special event coming up on Tuesday. What we got going on Tuesday, Miss G?
Well, we'll be out voting. Everybody that is able.
November 5th, 2019, it's time to vote. And let me tell you something. You can actually continue to absentee vote today until the 5 p.m. 5 p.m. hour. I know that in Portsmouth, you can do that. So check your city and see if they're open as well. But I know in Portsmouth, you can vote until 5 o'clock p.m. Let's say no excuses.
That's right. And don't forget that there are some churches that have buses. There are some senior citizen place that has buses going out. So if you need a ride, make some contacts to see who's able to pick you up. If you can't get to your voting poll, just get there. Get there however you can because your vote do count.
Your vote does count. We have to get out and show people that we are not going to be dictated to. We're going to choose who our leaders are, and we're not going to allow manipulation to be determining factors on who we vote for. So we have to make sure that we see through all of the dirt, all of the mudslinging, all of the bad releases, and we have to see the person for who they are and what they can do for our interests. I wouldn't dare tell you who to vote for, but I do advise you to vote for those who have your best interests at hand, those who you know are able and capable to make sound decisions for you and your family.
That's right. So when you go out, if you already know who you want to vote for, don't let no one deter you from voting for the person that you feel like is best. Keep in mind that these people are going to be representing us. They're going to be representing our city. They determine so much, especially how much money is coming into our cities, how much money it's going to take for us. They're going to fuss the battle. If you got somebody who can't make a good argument for your city, then you need to think twice about that vote. But do vote. Do vote. We know this is not the big one for some, but this is a big one. So make it your business to go out and vote.
Oh yeah, the buck starts right here. I mean, this right here is important. I know that it's local elections and everything, but this is important. It's important that we get it right here, so we can get it right on next year. And another thing, remember, just because they're your friends does not mean that they're the best person for the position. We try to be loyal to our friends, but our friends don't always have all the answers.
Amen.
Pick someone that knows what they're doing, that knows the job, and that you're confident enough that you can lay your head on your pillow and know that this person is not working for themselves. They're working for me and the other citizens of whatever city you're in. Friends are good, but friends don't always make the best decisions. So if you know your friend is not capable, is not eligible to do the job, come on. Don't use the voting booth to solidify your friendship.
Amen. And for those of you that have already put your vote in, as myself, we want to thank you. Hopefully that your vote was for the right person, because once you put your paper in the slot, there's no turning back. So make sure before you make those dots that you are sure about who you want to vote for, that you're choosing the right ones.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to share with y'all who I voted for, because I've already voted, and I will be out there on tomorrow. Miss G and I will be traveling around to the polls and stuff. So if you see me, give me a hug. Let me know you know who I am. I love that. I love it. I love to get the love. But yeah, I'm going to tell you who I voted for, because I am proud of who I voted for. And I'm going to tell you why, a little bit why. I voted for Senator Lucas just for a vote of confidence. And I know that she knows her job, and she's been doing it a long time. But something about Senator Lucas that you may not know. If there's anything that you ever need to know, she takes the time to get you the information. So you may not know that, but that's important to let the citizens know that you care. She's always informative. I remember just not too long ago, I had a question about something, and it was kind of in the evening, but somebody contacted Senator Lucas for me, and she took the time to find the answer. And see, when you got a person in a position like that shows you that they care enough about you to help you with the little things. Come on now, can you imagine what they'll do about the big things? And that's why she has my vote of confidence. I voted for Attorney Don Scott, because with Attorney Scott, he does just the same thing. He shows the people he cares. He takes pro bono cases, and he also, if you have an issue, you can call Attorney Scott, and he's not trying to figure out how you're going to pay him. He's trying to figure out how he can help you. And if he can't do it at that time, he'll say, send it to me. And so, those are the type of people you want in positions for you. People who care enough to not think of how much they're going to get from you, or not think of whether they're in front of the cameras. And the same thing with Miss Cynthia Morrison, who's already in the position, always available. Every time you go to her office, she's there or she's somewhere close. And that makes a difference when you call the office and the person's never there, or you got to always leave a message. No, she's always available and always willing to help you with your circumstances. So that is why they have my vote. I really believe that they can continue the progress. of what we need in our community. And so, like I said, I would never tell you who to vote for. I just wanted to share with you who I voted for and why, because I believe those three have my best interest at heart.
And I agree with you, Minister Love, because I voted for the same three. And there's one other thing I like to say about Cynthia Morrison. The Honorable Cynthia Morrison, there is no job in her office that is too small for her to do. If somebody is not doing it fast enough, I don't care what their rank is in her office, she would take it upon herself to do it. And a lot of people say, well, I don't know her. Thank God you don't know her. That means you did not have to deal with the courts. So if you don't have to deal with the courts, you might not know who she is. But she's working in all kind of capacities down at that courthouse. So you might have seen her. You just didn't know who she was because she's a very busy lady. So these three people are the same people I voted for yesterday. My husband voted for them. And I'm just proud to be on this blue team. The Blue Wave is a team that I'm going for.
And yeah, and you know, like we were saying, you know, what we do at this level affects the next level.
Amen.
And we have to remember, you know, we got Attorney Scott down here working for us, trying to get those tolls fixed for us, and trying to make sure we have economic development. Senator Lucas up there working on the laws, and we need people that are going to vote on for our interests up in Richmond. Come on now, because if they're not voting for your interests, that means we're gonna lose in the end. We need to win, and we win by putting winners in these positions. And I believe that Lucas, Scott, and Morrison are winners. Now, I'm not going to keep tooting their horn, but I'm so happy that they are all together on the blue ticket. What about you, Miss G?
Yes, I'm very excited to just know who these people are. I made it my business to know something about these people. I didn't just listen to them. I took time and I explored the possibilities, and the possibilities came up with the Blue Wave. So I'm with the blue team. I try to encourage my friends to just check them out. Don't put them on the side. You check out all the information about everybody that's running. You should have been at the forums, and you would know. If you go to the forums, you will know, if you would have been there, exactly who to vote for, because intelligence and knowledge don't lie.
Yeah, and don't be discouraged by all this negativity that you hear, these little videos on social media, because if you had a decent platform, you wouldn't have to use that. You can convince the people to vote for you based on your attributes, your own attributes. And so when a person starts, coming negative in politics, that's because they don't have a firm foundation, unfortunately. I pray for them the next time, but this time we need to put people in that know what they're doing, that know their job description, that know the requirements of the job, that even know how the job is budgeted. We need to put those people in these positions, okay? Not people that's going to try to bring others down. We don't need that crab in the bucket mentality in Richmond or in our cities, okay? So let's pay attention to who we put in these positions. And I want to press pause right now, and I want to recognize my sponsors, Attorney Don Scott, and I just spoke about him. He is running for the 80th District House of Delegacy. Attorney Scott is a strong Democrat. He is endorsed by the Democratic Committee, the Martin Luther King Jr. Leadership Steering Committee, Portsmouth Kiwanis, Portsmouth Firefighters, American Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organizations, and many more. Don is committed to serving the citizens of Portsmouth and the Commonwealth, working on toll relief, criminal justice reform, investing in education, protecting medical expansion, economic development, which means jobs. Attorney Scott is an Alpha Phi Alpha and a member of the NAACP. He's a member of Grace Episcopal Church, and he's married to Dr. Melinda Cozen Scott, who's a dentist, and they have one beautiful daughter. Please vote Don Scott for delegate on November 5th, 2019 for Together. And for more information on Attorney Scott, go to www.votedonscott.com, paid for and authorized by Friends of Don Scott. And while you're voting for Don Scott, make sure you vote for Honorable Cynthia P. Morrison for Clerk of Court. Let's continue the progress, and don't forget to cast a vote of confidence for Senator L. Louise Lucas on November 5th as well. We want to thank God that he has put these leaders in our path, and I am honored to be able to vote for them.
I am very honored to be able to vote for them. I'm very honored to know what I know about them. I feel secure in my vote. So go to the poll, be strong, stand up for the people that you feel secure about.
That's right.
Give them your support. Vote on November the 5th for the people that you want to regulate the political part of your life.
Yes.
Make sure you make the right choices. I did. I went with the blue wave.
Friendship only is not a requirement. It's not an option, and it should not be the determining factor of who you vote for, because even our friends don't have all the answers and
Amen.
aren't willing to go get the answers.
Amen.
And some people just want to be seen. Some people just want to be in front of the camera. Some people just want a title.
That's
and
right.
we don't need title holders representing us. We need somebody that's going to get down and dirty. I want you to low crawl for me. I want you to fight for me. I want to know that while my kids and I are sleeping, we have somebody that's making moves.
Amen. You said it, Mr.
Making
Love.
moves. That's what we need for us. So let's not, love our friends, love each other. Because I feel like we don't have to fight dirty politics. We can still smile and love each other while we're campaigning against each other.
While we're moving forward together.
So do not be impressed by dirty politics. I love you. God loves you. Make sure you love yourself. Go on and love somebody else. I'll see you next Saturday. God bless you.
For the past 15 minutes, you have been listening to the radio broadcast of the Love Spot with your radio minister, Minister Love. Make sure you stay tuned once again.
Thanks. Hello, everybody. It was important for us to just spend this time and just encouraging everyone to go out and vote. Is a must. It's something that we have to do, and all of us we didn't always have that privilege to vote. So we need to exercise this right to vote because of what others did for us, because of the fight that they put forth for us, that we will be able to vote. So we need to make sure that we get out there and express who we want to represent us. Thank you so much, Miss Laurel. We try, it's just, we know how important it is because we work this thing. And, I didn't always do this. I think I've been doing this for the last 5 years, being in the political realm of things. So I didn't understand. And I wish I had someone to explain to me what the process is when it comes to the elections and the candidates and all that stuff like that. So this is why I try to stand as a mediator so that I can explain these things to you. Good morning, Ms. Valgras. So we hope that if you have any questions, you can hit me up on my page, Minister Love, or you can hit me up on the website. Well, don't do the website, do social media, do Facebook. You can hit me up on our radio page, Minister Love's The Love Spot. Or you can, if you're on my page, hit me up on my personal page. Any questions, I'll try to get you some answers, I'm not going to talk bad about any of the candidates, so don't ask me anything negative, because that part of my day, I really don't waste on that foolishness. I don't believe in putting people down. I don't care. Everybody has a right to run their campaign, and you have a right to vote for who you want to represent you. All right, we're going to end here. Y'all have a great Saturday, and I will see you at the polls. Take care.